What's up guys, this is Nick from Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson, and today I'm showing you a Fatbob that we just built. It's a round headlight Fatbob. And the reason we built this is because we think that one of the more distinctive features of the 2019 Fatbob is divisive. That there's a lot of people who either love or hate the stock headlight, and so we wanted to be able to provide our customers here at Laidlaw's Harley-Davidson either option. So we've got a round headlight on this bike, and we've got, of course, the stock headlights on a number of other Fatbobs. In conjunction with that round headlight, we decided to go ahead and throw on a Harley quarter fairing. It's a really popular fairing here for a variety of reasons. One, it keeps the wind off your chest when you're on the highway. It also looks pretty good. It's a classic look for Dynas and now the new Softails. And it's also a factory Harley part, so it's a really high quality piece. And since it's used pretty often, there's usually an aftermarket bracket kit that we can use to mount it to most of the triple trees and or forks that are on the market. With this particular fork setup, these upside down front forks that we have on the Fatbob here, they do not allow us to use the Harley clamp. That's typically what we use to mount these fairings to the street bobs and the lowriders that we've shown you. But because these because these forks are quite thick at the top, that clamp simply isn't gonna work. So we had to use an alternate method to mount it, but we got it on there. And then we used Hardcase Performance's 9.5-inch riser and a Fly FM moto style bar to complete the T-bar look on this bike. And in the rear, we've got a license plate relocation kit because on the Fatbob it's sort of offset, and for some guys they don't like that look. And we also think the extended fender look that the license plate bracket gives is a pretty cool look on this bike. We wanted to showcase this bike because we feel that it's a bike that really is well suited to a lot of the riders that we have that come in and out of our dealership, and that we see is as being part of this sort of Dyna culture. This bike handles extremely well. It's got really tall suspension. It's got really great brakes in the front. It looks awesome with a set of T-bars. And on a windy road, there's really no Harley before this bike that's gonna keep up with it if it's got a big twin, I should say. So obviously there's been certain bikes that Harley's made, like the XR series bikes that could probably give this bike a run for the money on a windy road. But in terms of big twin Harleys, this is going to be probably the fastest stock one on a windy road. It's got the 114 cubic inch engine, a lot of lean angle side to side thanks to the tall front suspension and tall rear suspension. And so these guys that like the performance Dyna, I think that this is a really, really attractive direction for them to go, because it's going to give them everything that they liked about that performance Dyna, but just a little bit more, a little more performance, a little more comfort, and it's something that I think is overlooked sometimes because of its somewhat divisive appearance.